Yeah, once again, for ourselves, believe to be in the dream. Of course, it is the goal in our relationships to recognize our sinlessness and to recognize our brother's sinlessness. And this is really the reason why we have come here and entered into time space and have accepted our function in time space. And that function in time space is to recognize in each other, in our own true self, what has never changed and never can change and was never truly subject of change. And that eternal nature of myself, of you, is what you are sharing with me, what I'm sharing with you, and the entire world. And that is, with other words expressed, the lesson of a day of the workbook of A Course in Miracles, this lesson 318, that in us, in me, salvation's means and end are one. It is that we do find now the sinlessness that God has placed in us, and we do accept that it is ourselves. Yeah, I am, you are, this end, the goal itself, that everyone in your dream, everyone in the world is searching for. And everyone looks in truth for peace of God. And here you are in finally accepting that this is inevitable. And as it was expressed in yesterday's lesson 317, I follow in the way you pointed me. Joey did here really a great job, where she said, are you really, is it really an accident of creation what you are? Or do you really think you are an accident of creation? And that is for all those who do not believe that they themselves, we are, I am, the goal that the world is searching for. Jesus was teaching that beautifully 2000 years ago already in John 17, that nobody can come to the Father except through him, except through you, except through me. And yes, you are the Holy Son of God, and you are his eternal love. And therefore you are salvation's means and end. Nobody else, nothing else. You are, I am. And that is really all I have to say to that. Well, let's start out and just read that lesson 318 in the words as Jesus Christ has given it and them to describe Helen Schackman within this second part of the workbook of A Course in Miracles. Lesson 318, in me salvation's means and end are one. In me, God's Holy Son, are reconciled all parts of heaven's plan to save the world. In me are reconciled all parts of heaven's plan to save the world. In me, the Holy Son of God. Let's just feel that and fully accept that within our own self. What could conflict when all the parts have but one purpose and one aim? So we're going for one purpose, which is literally leaving perception, leaving time-space, a correction of mind that represents and lets us recognize that there is no other way than to think with God, There is no other mind than God's mind. One purpose, one aim. How could there be a single part that stands alone, or one of more or less importance than the rest? It becomes very obvious this would be completely impossible. No single part can stand alone because every single part is recognized as the whole. Every single part in the sonship, you and me, we are whole and one in truth. I am the means by which God's Son is saved, because salvation's purpose is to find the sinlessness that God has placed in me. I was created as the thing I seek. Amazing expression, isn't it? That you were created as the thing that you are actually seeking. You are created perfect, whole, and healed. And that is what you and me and us, we were always looking for that. Continuing, I am the goal. I am the end. I am the goal the world is searching for. I am God's Son, His one eternal love. I am salvation's means and end as well. And the lesson ends with the prayer, let me today, my Father, take the role you offer me in your request that I accept atonement for myself. Let me take the role that you, God, offer me in your request that I accept atonement for myself. For thus does what is thereby reconciled in me become as surely reconciled in you. As on earth, so in heaven, as in heaven, so on earth, as in the Son, in the Father, as in the Father, so in the Son. You can turn it and take it as you like. You will not be able to go beyond the oneness that you are, in which you were created and in which you remain. And that is really all that I would ever need to look at in that action of mind of accepting that one for myself. And so here we are in that complete gratitude for that message, for that invitation, for that directive, for that experience we are having now that is revelatory, that is going completely beyond conceptual mind. And that is all that we anyway can share with each other and demonstrate for ourselves within our demonstration to the world, declaration for ourselves. That is what teaching is. And there is no word out there. The word is just that construct in our mind, reflecting our own belief systems about ourselves. And that is all there is. So let's just go inside and find that with certainty for an instant, without words, and just listening to those sounds and literally disappear in that experience itself. Thank you for your interest and your determination. This is everything.